very anti-black of you. Sorry, Barbz. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me, don't text me. It is what it is.
Now, I know some of y'all might be wondering, why is my hat cocked to the side? I just want to say, when T.I. and them was doing it back in the day, you didn't say nothing to them, so don't be talking crazy to me. Maybe I might be bringing the style back. Now, the streets been buzzing about Nicki Minaj's interview with Charlie Kirk's wife. Let's see what the Podfather had to say about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Nicki Minaj, Turning Point USA. She went out there. By now, you've seen it. I got a bunch of phone calls about it.
I bet.
I'm out. I'm done. That was it. That was it. Sorry. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's it. The last dance. That was the last candle on the cake for me. Sorry. Sorry, Barbz. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me, don't text me. It is what it is. Sometimes how y'all move around out there does have an effect on how I view you, and this was one of them things. I'd be a fool to think that you didn't consider that before you did it.
I'm sure.
Which just says to me that you really don't give a fuck. I'm even more baffled. I don't even know how much of this conversation I could have, but they're so anti-transgender, which is confusing to me because I've been to the Nicki concert.
That's the thing that fucks me up.
I'm so confused by so much of what was said on that stage.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, hoping that maybe it was going to be
context.
impartial or there was a reason, but she was just echoing a lot of the shit that you would expect to be echoed.
I remember
highly disappointing.
Oh,
same.
Yeah,
extremely disappointed.
I'm not disappointed.
Very anti-black of you. Very anti-black of you. Let's just call shit what it is. You were saying?
Oh no! I'm not disappointed just because I've come to expect.
Had no
it.
expectation.
Yeah, or I expected that. Unfortunately, I remember when I first criticized Nicki a couple months ago, and I said she's doing these MAGA talking points. She sounds like a MAGA person, and the Barbz came after me like, "Why are you saying she's MAGA just because she cares about X, Y, and Z?" Is she MAGA now? She's at a Turning Point conference. She's talking to Charlie Kirk's wife.
Talking about how handsome Trump is.
How handsome Trump is.
No, she went crazy.
She also called J.D. Vance an assassin, which is a weird thing to say.
Crazy.
To the woman whose husband was just assassinated.
That was a very awkward.
It was just, you could
30
pick any
seconds.
other word, right? It was like, oh, what is happening here?
Didn't she all little girls mattered when talking about that? It was a hot ass mess on that stage.
It was.
That's exactly
like there's no way to sugarcoat it.
Right.
I'm done. I'm off.
And I think part of that is because we respect Nicki's mind and her autonomy. In other words, I don't think she's being duped. I don't think she's a patsy. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's making a choice, and I strongly disagree with that choice. And so I can't rock with it. I still think she's a great MC. She's probably top 10 ever for me. Male, female, dead, a lot, whatever. I think she's just a great artist. But the choices she's making in life are stunningly disappointing. Over the course of her career, although over the last year, it's exactly on brand what we would expect.
Yeah. I ain't got too much. I'm off.
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like for me, it's almost like somebody got one up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it almost seemed like somebody leveraging you to do or say some of these things. I don't know them personally, so I can't make a judgment call. It just seems like it's so hard pivot.
Yeah.
That it was just like, what?
Like a lot of the other people that shocked me doing this, it was like, okay, you got some legal matters.
Yeah, some legal shit going on. That's what I was thinking.
You can almost, I don't want to say justify it, but I see why you're doing what you're doing, even if I disagree with it.
Right.
This one I can't call. Yeah. I just can't call it.
So there've been
Maybe
some.
she's trying to get her peoples back in the States. Yeah.
I was going to say that I've been hearing there's a political play here.
Yeah.
First, people said pardons, which didn't make sense because the people in her life who have been incarcerated, whether rightly or wrongly, I'm not trying to get into personal business, those are state crimes. So that didn't make sense to me. Although the failure to register is a federal thing. But I don't think you go on all this.
You might. I didn't know that.
Yeah, failure to register as a offender somewhere is a federal crime. So that would be the only federal piece. But all the original crimes are state crimes. So I don't think she'd be doing it for that. Getting people into the country could be an angle. I don't know.
I don't think you'd have to go this far.
I don't think you'd have to go this far for that.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit is.
I think she just might. Again, I don't want to assume that she might just believe this. She could be sincere and believe this shit. I just disagree. And I think it's disgusting and disturbing.
It's over, yo.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Does this?
I didn't watch it, but I seen enough.
I ain't see the whole thing. I saw enough clips though that it was like, huh?
And the clips were not out of context either.
Yeah,
they
this
weren't-
shit can't be serious.
That's why I watched the whole thing. So I'm like, well, maybe there was some
Yeah.
clickbait shit on the internet or something, and
No.
she was doing some broad shit. And no,
Here's what I don't get, and you just started talking about this. I'm thinking about how it plays out with her fan base moving forward. Her fan base is disproportionately LGBTQ, or LGBTQ people are overrepresented in her population,
Yes.
right? I mean, there's just a lot of people, and they're not all trans, but even just a regular gay person,
Yes, speak to it.
you know, who just doesn't like hearing trans people talked about that way, or make you think, well, if you think that about this person, what do you think about me?
Yeah.
All of this plays in. I'm like, how much of the base is going to feel alienated from this? And legitimately so, from the shit she's saying on stage and the shit that she's tweeting, you know, about boys being boys, and some of that was about traditional masculinity, but some of it was about trans stuff, and she's made that clear. So with the Gavin Newsom criticism,
Yeah.
so I feel like she might be cannibalizing her own fan base doing some of this stuff. I don't know how it'll play out. We'll
Do you
find out
think
in
they will
March.
turn on her?
That's the question. As somebody who lived in a cult, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think
Nicki from the islands, right?
Trinidad. I think some of them people have that level of fan base where you can do no wrong. Even if what you're saying is wrong to me, I ain't going nowhere. Some of them are that locked in.
I guess where my brain be stuck on is an ounce of black is black enough for me. A drop of black is black enough for me.
Okay.
So when you stand next to certain people that have made their agendas very clear as it pertains to black people, then that means you're complicit.
Yes,
or in agreement.
Okay.
that too.
If you're not in agreement and you look like you in agreement, then
You
you're
in-
complicit.
You're complicit.
So either way,
And it's hurtful when people take all of that equity built in black shit and do that with it.
Maybe they don't view that drop of black like you do.
They're right.
I don't know. I'm not making no excuse for that.
Everybody don't rep black. Black is
Yeah.
not a monolith. Everybody don't rep it the same way. I'm only talking about my views in terms of people that I rocked with stamping something a little too hard for me. I can't.
So then what do you?
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I can't watch that and then we on the text or on the, are you f***ing nuts?
Yo, dog, this
You don't know me or my family.
This got on
This
the
has
stage.
greater ramifications than any one of us. They talking about listen, all of it is a campaign. I mean, if you know what they're doing, if you thought Trump was bad, now they talking about the Vance Kirk ticket, and you know what they're saying out there. I'm not even political man, but I know what they're saying out there. So
So your man Vance just went up there and was like, now we no longer have to apologize
Now
for being white.
we don't gotta no. Now we don't have to apologize for being. We don't have to be guilty or apologize for being white.
being white.
Since when did white people ever have to apologize for anything that they've done? Fuck the United States throughout the world.
Fam, they changed
Fuck are we
history books
talking
to
about, right?
erase what they did.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
You know what they're talking about. It's a dog whistle, and it's
It-
a great
it is
it's a
definitely.
great marketing campaign.
It's a little louder than
when,
dog
when you
whistle.
try.
Yeah, this is- yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's a whistle.
But it's
It's a
great
train whistle.
marketing. It's great marketing when you know you're saying something else. Really,
Shit is crazy, and you stood up there next to that.
And echoed it. She said, just because I want little brown girls to feel good about themselves, that doesn't mean I have to put little blonde, blue-eyed white girls down. As if that was ever the argument. It's a stupid straw man.
that?
Yeah, and of course, if you look at her isolation, it sounds like she's just saying love everybody, which fine, but it's the all lives matter point, as you said earlier. It's like you're making it seem as if black people or people on the left or progressives or whatever are trying to tear down white people, that white people are under attack. that
Or
white
trying to oppress them. Like, it ain't the same. It's not that.
That's not what it's about. No one's ever questioned the beauty of blue-eyed, blonde-haired white girls. That's
and
never
you
been a
was
problem in
just
America.
online not too long ago talking about some little black kids. Like it's too much now.
Cardi's kids.
It's just too much now.
I see what you're saying.
I don't have to know what's going on under the hood of the car, but it's too much. It's too much for me. I'm off this train. I'm off this wagon. Have a blast.
I love when Joe brought up the fact that she was just on the internet talking about somebody else's black kids. When I saw this, I wasn't surprised. I didn't bat an eye. I'm surprised that some of the fans are surprised. And I look at the fans, especially members of certain communities, and I say, but I've seen this woman talk to y'all like trash. Y'all have seen me post videos of her in Station Head talking about different stuff. But when she addresses her fans, she talks to them like straight up trash, and they be sitting up there eating it up. Oh, we love you so much, Nicki. And she just treats them like garbage. Now, when she's doing her tours or her shows, I'm sure she's very nice when she's on stage, but in those like kind of intimate moments where she was talking to her fans, I always looked at that a certain type of way, and I said, she don't love y'all the way y'all think she do. So when y'all see her up here having these talking points about certain people that are in her community, the people who ride and die for her the loudest and the most, even the people who are now still defending her, they think it's some kind of trick. They say the album's gonna come out and she's gonna say it was all a hoax. That's what you think? I mean, like she done went pretty far for this to be a hoax, and she gonna pull the rug. Y'all think Nicki Minaj gonna get one over on them? I don't think so. Okay? I hear all the conspiracies. She's trying to help her husband get off of that list. I hear some people saying, you know, she got some tax liens or she got some financial situations going on. I don't know if she getting paid, but you think to yourself, dang, Nicki, like if you need some money, something must have went terribly wrong. And that's kind of always, not always, but recently has been in the background of Nicki Minaj. What's going on with her financially? What was going on with this tour? Was she touring to pay off X, Y, and Z, allegedly? This is what the streets was saying. Then she got this whole beef with Jay-Z, and if y'all was really reading the tea leaves, it was like she's basically saying, my beef with Roc Nation and Jay-Z and what's the other girl at Roc Nation? I forget her name. She was basically saying my beef with them is forcing me to do something. And so I guess her angle was, you know, the powers that be are trying to stop me so much, I had to go to the other side. I had to team up with them so I can even the playing field. I saw her post out a picture of Chucky like she got some master plan. This was after the interview, and I'm like, girl. I even saw her repost something along the lines of, oh, some fans are upset with me. I didn't even know. That let me know right away. She don't give a damn about what y'all think about her. She gonna do what she gotta do. Like, she don't. Some of these people don't care about, I made all my money off of black people. I think in some of these people's minds, I did what I was supposed to do. I'm the star. And in somebody like Nicki Minaj's case, I feel like her stance is, I'm the star and you're the subject. You're the one that's below me. You're the one that brings me the water. You're the one who when I lift up my feet, I put it on your back. And you're going to sit there and smile and spend $1,000 on the concert tickets either way. And here's my thing. To all the barbs out there who feel some type of way and you're actually not all fanned out, y'all need to speak with your wallet. Speak with your wallet. Don't just leave a comment in the shade room. Speak with your wallet. And when y'all get up in that station head, don't be acting all scared of her, worshiping her, groveling at her feet, pretending like y'all understand. That's another thing. The barbz getting upset with everybody else. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't see it. She has a master plan. She don't have to explain everything. You know what? She don't have to explain anything to me no more. I get it. But, you know, very disappointed. But I'm not surprised. The writing was on the wall. She always gave me the energy of the celebrity that's like, you know, my ish don't stink. I can do whatever, and it's up to the fans to fall in line. And we'll see if y'all fall in line. We'll see. Because I feel like some of these people who, you know, are upset and they disappointed, when that album drop, y'all gonna have y'all tickets. I kind of see that coming. And y'all will tell me, well, never gave up. My life's supposed to stop. I'm not supposed to have fun. Baby, you do what you got to do. All right? Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your family. And, you know, fight back in your own community. Do right by people in your own community. Do right by the people who close to you. Some of us focus on the world, and we got people next door to us. We got people in the room next to us who need our help. If you see things are going a certain type of way, lift your people up and try to make sure you're as secure as you can possibly be, okay? That's all I got to say. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.